This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Ferry, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And the Ragin' Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Looking for space. It's Vic. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Louisiana's offense will have its first possession of the game. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Ragin' Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Run in the red zone. It's Eaton. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Using the quick game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 2nd down coming up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll throw it on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man quickly. He's brought down solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, second and short. He's looking to throw. The short hand, it's Woodard. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Muscling ahead on third and short. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Offense lining up quickly.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making the big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with second and 4. Here's the handoff. Just buried it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Looking to throw on second down. Right down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The snap sets up the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there pushes second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown Sooners.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're going into the game because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. And the Ragin Cajuns headed quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone, and they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Memphis. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Ragin Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that 3rd down.
Throws toward the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. On target. Can't get him to the ground.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Vick. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now on first down from the 40. He wants to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
They're trying to get to it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisiana has it back, in the Ragin Cajun offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the Ragin Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. Unleashes one. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Looking for room. It's Vick. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Sooners will hustle to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 10 over Syracuse. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
Can anyone catch him? Still on his feet. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And the extra point was good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll fire to his right. Pulls it in inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Ragin' Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Ragin Cajuns look to keep this drive humming.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He'll pull it on the read. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Off play action. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll go to the air. He makes a grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ragin Cajuns. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 2nd and 10 here. 29
Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Sooners in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Vic. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They are undaunted by going 0 for their first 3 4th down attempts, and they'll try it again. Looking to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Using his feet to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. The Raging Cajuns have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense. Try to bleed the clock. Or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play? On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Woodard. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Defense uses a... trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Try to get it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. looking to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. After misfiring, it's second down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1.
If they come up short, it's not going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies into the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big-time 4th down and short coming.
Getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time, right? Now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese.